Hi, my name is Toby Wilshire from themaskworkshop.com. Some years ago I was artistic director at Trestle Theatre Company, and whilst I was there I was partly responsible for designing and making the mask sets, some of which I'm sure will have appeared in your school or your college at some point over the last 20 or so years. At the Mask Workshop we are now producing a new set of masks which will be launching some point in March. They're all currently going through their painting phase. They're a wonderful new set of masks, 15 to a set, lots of wonderful psychological characters you can add wigs, hats, costume to, and really get into some great devising with these new masks. Some of you also have used my book, The Mask Handbook, in the classroom, that's there. But what I want to talk about today is using masks and puppets online. On themaskworkshop.com we are selling 2 schemes of work, one for masks, one for puppets, 6 lessons in each scheme for online delivery. Really, it's a lot of home tasks for the learners to do mask making, puppet making, and making short videos and thinking about the skills of puppetry and animation, object manipulation, and in masks thinking about how the body works, how facial expressions work, and making a mask, very simple mask out of papier-mâché and cardboard and masking tape and things. It's really very, very simple. So they're great skills to learn, and they can work on these at home with parents possibly, but it develops the skills for when they get back into the classroom as well. But what I thought I'd take this opportunity is to just very quickly introduce you to a really, really quick way of making a mask. So what does a mask do? A mask essentially covers the face, it cuts out facial expressions, and it cuts out the voice. It therefore focuses the audience's attention on body language, particularly the relationship between the head and the torso. So this, the face, becomes the eye, which sees, and the torso, the body, becomes the face, which reacts. And we use our breath a lot for that. So how can we explore this dynamic really simply at home? So I've got to thinking about how to use paper bags. Now these are really simple paper bags that you use for takeaways. You can buy them online, really, really cheap, cheap as chips. And they're sort of ready shaped really. All you need to do is cut a couple of holes for the eyes and make really simple expressions with a nice thick felt pen. And expression is basically a mouth line and an eyebrow line. And if you change the angles of these lines, it changes the expression. Very, very simple, and therefore you get a different dynamic in the body. So if the child has got a slightly smaller head, what you can do is you can put this on and peg it at the back. Simple peg, just holds the head still. My head's a bit bigger, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to hold the mask still with one hand, otherwise my head just turns inside. I haven't got quite enough paper here to peg it, but essentially it looks like this. So really simple. If they can peg it, their heads can move. But I can't peg it because my head's a bit bigger. So I thought, well, what can I do about that? And then I realised, actually, whilst we've got one plane here, we've also got another plane here, which gives us more depth to the mask, and therefore pegging it will work no matter what size head you've got. So now I can peg my head. Very, very simple masking and very easy to write really, really simple little vignettes using just a few props. So cheap as chips, a peg, a paper bag, and some scissors and a pen. Keep an eye out on the maskworkshop.com for the arrival in March of our new masks. And until then, good luck.